Look at this! Their heads are even bigger than their bodies. Oh my God! Today, the channel is bringing you 12 people with unbelievably gigantic body parts, from individuals with some of the largest heads on the planet to shocking cases of enormous hands, feet, chests, and backs. All so extraordinary that you won't believe your eyes. Want to discover all of these unbelievable stories? Hit like plus share plus drop a comment right now and subscribe to the channel so we can continue exploring more strange and fascinating stories together. Let's go! In Christchurch, New Zealand, 12-year-old Evan Hill was born with unusually large front teeth and a significantly misaligned jaw structure, making it difficult for him to fully close his mouth and causing challenges with speaking and eating. At school, classmates often teased him with the nickname Rabbit Boy, and the constant comments gradually made Evan feel insecure and reluctant to interact with others. After a devastating earthquake, Evan's family faced serious financial hardship and could not afford the estimated $12,000 needed for his treatment. However, in 2011, after Evan appeared on the television program Campbell Live, people from across the community came together and donated more than $100,000 to support him. Orthodontist Ronald Sluter treated Evan for 5 years, gradually repositioning his teeth and jaw by around 15 millimeters. By 2017, Evan had gained a bright and confident smile. The remaining donated funds were later used to purchase a vehicle for the family and to help other children facing difficult circumstances. Evan is well-behaved and kind. The lesson from him: community kindness can change someone's life. Always help each other, spread love, because every happy smile comes from a kind heart. Robert Pershing Wadlow was born on February 22, 1918, in Alton. Due to an abnormally enlarged pituitary gland that produced excessive growth hormone, Robert grew extremely rapidly. By the age of 5, he was already about 1.63 meters tall, and by the end of his life, he reached a height of 2.72 meters, 8 feet 11.1 inches, officially recognized by Guinness World Records, with a weight of approximately 199 kilograms. Robert Pershing. Wadlow's family always stood by his side and supported him so he could live as normal a life as possible. He was deeply admired for his gentle, humble personality and was often affectionately called the Gentle Giant. Robert enjoyed collecting stamps, taking photographs, and once optimistically said, "Just look at me, I'm still living a very good life." In 1936, Robert Pershing Wadlow joined a tour with the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus in downtown Washington. He later became a representative for the International Shoe Company, traveling across the United States with a warm smile and a friendly, approachable personality. Although he needed leg braces to help him walk, Robert always maintained an optimistic attitude. In 1940, complications from an infection related to the brace led to his passing on July 15th at just 22 years old. More than 30,000 people attended his funeral to honor and say farewell to him. Are you inspired by Robert's resilience? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to spread his message of hope. Mark Davidson Jacildo, a Filipino boy from Manila, was born with a rare condition called Macrodactyly, causing his hands to be nearly 10 times larger than normal. Growing up, Mark faced curious stares and nicknames like Hulk. but he chose to bravely adapt rather than hide. Mark learned to use his enormous hands skillfully, cooking, building, helping his wife July with housework, and caring for his daughter. Today, he is a devoted husband, a wonderful father, and a digital content creator in Manila. Mark shares his story, transforming a glance into inspiration. Don't let appearance or judgment define your worth. Be brave enough to live fully, adapt, and spread love. Difference isn't a disability. The real disability is prejudice. Resilience and kindness will help you shine like Mark, inspiring others to live authentically and positively. Katia Page, known as the Lymphedema Queen from East Orange, passed away in 2019 after living for many years with severe lymphedema combined with lymphedema. Her symptoms first appeared when she was just 7 years old, but it was not until 2006 that she finally received an accurate diagnosis after years of being mistaken for simply having weight gain issues. Despite facing many challenges, Katia lived with remarkable energy and continued pursuing the activities she loved, including dancing, participating in beauty pageants, swimming, traveling, weight training, and building a life with her fiancé, Kevin. In 2016, Katia appeared on TLC and founded the Lymphedema Queen community to support teenage girls and raise awareness about treatment options for the condition. Although her mother had also passed away from the same health condition, Katia continued to inspire countless people with her positive spirit, helping break down stigma and encouraging early diagnosis and awareness. Sridhar Chilal from Pune, born in 1937, is the Guinness World Records holder for the longest fingernails on a single hand. In 1952, at the age of 14, after accidentally breaking a fingernail and being scolded by a teacher, he decided never to cut the nails on his left hand again and continued growing them for an incredible 66 years. In 2014, the total length of Sridhar Chilal's fingernails reached an astonishing 909.6 centimeters, over 9 meters, with the thumbnail alone measuring 197.8 centimeters, officially verified in Pune. He grew the nails only on his left hand. This extraordinary journey also came with many challenges, including fragile nails, difficulty sleeping, and limited movement in everyday life. Even so, Sridhar became widely recognized and remained proud of his unusual decision. In 2018, at the age of 81, he finally cut his nails in New York City and later sold them to Ripley's Believe It or Not for public display. After cutting them, he shared that he felt a tremendous sense of relief. Are you inspired by Sridhar's resilience and spirit? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to spread hope. Beschein, also known as Myra Hills, is a German model born in 1983 who became widely known for having what is believed to be one of the largest bust sizes in the world. Starting from an A-cup size, she underwent multiple cosmetic procedures to increase her bust size to around 10,000 cubic centimeters on each side, with a combined weight of over 9 kilograms and a reported bra size of 32Z XXX. Her measurements of 59, 28, 36 helped attract worldwide attention and contributed to her international fame. Beschein's life comes with many unique challenges, from needing specially designed clothing to dealing with inconveniences in everyday activities. Despite this, she has always maintained a confident attitude, and believes that everyone has the right to pursue the style and appearance they personally enjoy. Bishine frequently shares her lifestyle and personal images on social media, where she connects with fans and spreads messages about self-confidence and embracing individuality in her own unique way. She strongly supports personal choice and encourages women to embrace and love themselves. Through her journey, Bishine hopes to share a message of courage. Pursue beauty in your own way and stay true to who you are. Do not let judgment or social stereotypes take away your happiness and confidence. Self-love and self-confidence are what truly allow people to shine, no matter how different they may be. Everyone deserves to feel happy and comfortable with the version of themselves they choose to become. Sidney de Carvalho Mesquita, also known by the nickname Tio Chico, is a Brazilian man who holds the Guinness World Records title for the farthest eye protrusion in a male, measured at 18.2 millimeters. He first discovered his unusual ability at the age of 9 while making funny faces in front of a mirror and realizing that his eyes could protrude much farther than those of other children his age. In 2022 in Sao Paulo, Sidney de Carvalho Mesquita's unusual ability was officially confirmed when his eyes were measured protruding approximately 18.2 millimeters from their sockets, a feat recognized in the 2023 edition of Guinness World Records. Tio Chico sees this ability as a special gift that brings excitement and joy to his life. He often uses it for entertainment, making funny expressions that leave people laughing and amazed. Rather than viewing it as something strange, Tio Chico embraces it as a unique characteristic that helps him stand out and spread happiness to those around him. From his journey, Tio Chico teaches, embrace the unique aspects of yourself, transforming them into strength and joy. Is this a miraculous evolution? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories. Roberto Esquivel Cabrera from Saltillo attracted major attention online in 2015 because of the unusual size of his lower body anatomy, which was initially reported to be close to 48 centimeters. However, later CT scan results indicated that the actual size was around 18 centimeters, while the remaining portion consisted largely of stretched skin tissue that had developed over many years since his teenage years. This condition caused Roberto many daily challenges, including difficulties with mobility and finding suitable clothing. He also faced various health-related issues that affected his ability to work normally. Living alone, Roberto has received disability support from the Mexican government since 2017. Although he has faced loneliness and unusual attention from society, Roberto Esquivel Cabrera has shared that he feels comfortable with his body and views his difference as something uniquely his own that no one else possesses. Roberto also chose to decline surgery because he wanted to continue living life in the way he personally preferred. Over the years, he has openly shared his story with the media in hopes of creating new opportunities and encouraging a more understanding and positive perspective toward human differences and individuality. Self-acceptance is a form of strength. Always consult a medical professional before making any changes to your body, and don't let the desire for fame compromise your health. Value and seek support from both family and society. Everyone has their own worth. Live authentically, stay resilient, and spread positive energy, as a reminder that happiness comes from loving yourself. Don't let prejudice stop you from recognizing and affirming your own value. Mahogany Jeter, a young woman from Tennessee, was born with lymphedema, a condition that caused her left leg to become severely swollen and weigh around 45 kilograms. The condition is caused by a buildup of lymphatic fluid, which led her leg to grow abnormally large from an early age. When she was younger, Mahogany Jeter often felt like an outsider. She avoided looking in mirrors, faced teasing from others, and gradually lost confidence in herself. For many years, she tried to hide her leg and lived a very private life. However, as she grew older, Mahogany made the decision to embrace and appreciate her body more fully, learning to accept herself with greater confidence and self-love. Today, Mahogany Jeter works as a model and content creator, frequently sharing messages on Instagram about body confidence and positivity. She has stated that she does not plan to have her leg removed and firmly believes that being different has its own kind of beauty. From her journey, Mahogany teaches, embrace the differences in your body and turn them into strength. Were you inspired by Mahogany's journey of love and resilience? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to spread this meaningful message. Mandy Sellers, born in 1975 in Lancashire, has lived with a rare genetic mutation that caused her legs to grow abnormally large in certain areas. From early childhood, her legs were noticeably different in size, and at their heaviest, they reportedly weighed more than 100 kilograms. Mandy was initially diagnosed with Proteus syndrome, but doctors later discovered that the true cause was a mutation in the PIK3CA gene, making her the first recorded person identified with this specific condition. In 2010, a severe infection complication led Mandy Sellers to undergo an above-the-knee amputation of her left leg in order to protect her health. However, the remaining leg continued to grow, creating ongoing mobility difficulties and requiring her to use a prosthetic leg for support. Mandy has faced chronic pain, multiple health challenges, and unwanted attention from society throughout her life. Despite these obstacles, she has remained remarkably resilient and appeared in the documentary Losing One of My Giant Legs to share her life journey with the public. In recent years, Mandy has also experimented with a repurposed medication designed to help control abnormal tissue overgrowth, with the goal of improving her quality of life. Through her own life journey, Mandy Sellers hopes to share an important message. Even when living with physical differences, inner strength and self-acceptance can help people overcome immense challenges. She encourages others not to let health conditions stop them from living life to the fullest. Mandy also believes that advances in medicine continue to bring hope for the future, and that every person carries a unique strength within themselves that can inspire others in meaningful ways. Wesley Warren Jr., born in 1963 in the United States, lived with lymphedema beginning in 2008 after suffering an injury. The condition caused a significant enlargement in part of his body, creating severe difficulties with mobility, dressing, and everyday activities. Wesley eventually lost his job, became increasingly isolated, and went through many periods of emotional and psychological stress. In 2013, following a fundraising campaign to support his treatment, Dr. Joel Gelman performed a free 13-hour surgery for Wesley Warren Jr. to remove the excessive tissue growth and carry out skin graft procedures to aid recovery. The operation was successful, helping Wesley regain mobility and gradually return to everyday life. Wesley Warren Jr.'s story was featured in a documentary, helping raise awareness about this rare medical condition. Although Wesley passed away in 2014 due to complications related to diabetes, his journey of perseverance and resilience continues to inspire many people around the world. Do not be afraid to share your struggles and seek help. Communities and medical professionals can make a life-changing difference. Facing challenges with strength and helping spread awareness about rare conditions can also reduce stigma and encourage greater understanding in society. Everyone deserves the chance to live life fully, and sometimes the courage to speak openly about personal hardships can bring hope and support to many others facing similar situations. Lisa Brown, a former model from Wisconsin, went through an incredibly inspiring life journey marked by resilience in the face of adversity. Once known for her balanced and healthy figure, Lisa's life suddenly took a dramatic turn when she began losing weight rapidly and severely, despite making no changes to her diet or exercise routine. From being a healthy woman, her weight declined uncontrollably, altering her appearance so drastically that strangers often misunderstood her situation and made hurtful comments, assuming she was engaging in extreme dieting. After years of searching for answers, in 2013, doctors diagnosed Lisa Brown with superior mesenteric artery syndrome, SMA syndrome, an extremely rare medical condition that compresses parts of the digestive system and prevents the body from properly absorbing nutrients. Despite facing severe physical limitations and relying on medical support devices, Lisa never allowed adversity to destroy her optimism. Instead of hiding from public attention and judgment, she courageously stepped into the spotlight, proudly participating in artistic photo projects and actively speaking with the media to raise awareness about the condition. Beyond that, Lisa Brown also launched a deeply meaningful initiative by personally designing and sending heartfelt cards filled with encouragement to patients facing similar struggles around the world. Although Lisa peacefully passed away in early 2017 at the age of 34, the legacy of love and compassion she left behind continues to shine brightly. Her story not only spreads a powerful message of courage and resilience, but also inspires countless people who are bravely fighting through health challenges to hold on to hope, dignity, and inner strength. Alicia Young, born in 1984 in Utah, is widely known by the nickname the world's strongest mom. Despite standing at only around 1.60 meters tall, she developed arms measuring over 17.7 inches in circumference and thighs exceeding 28 inches, becoming a striking example of extraordinary muscular strength and a physique rarely seen in humans. Growing up in a sports-oriented family with a father who was a former bodybuilder, Alicia Young began seriously training in the gym at the age of 15 alongside him. Her strong genetics, combined with intense workouts and disciplined nutrition, helped her develop an exceptionally muscular physique. In 2014, she won the NPC USA Championships, and later achieved another major victory at the IFBB Wings of Strength Chicago Pro in 2019. Despite her impressive success on the competition stage, Alicia Young has always considered being the mother of her daughter Olivia to be the greatest achievement of her life. She once shared, "The biggest responsibility in my life is being a good mother." Becoming a parent gave her the motivation to create a balance between her passion for elite bodybuilding and the love and responsibilities of family life. True strength is not defined by massive muscles or medals, but by the perseverance to pursue your dreams, the love you give your family, and the ability to live a balanced life. Whether you are born with extraordinary potential or have to work harder to achieve your goals, continue improving yourself every day. Put your family first and inspire others with positivity. Alicia Young proves that the strongest mother is the one who lifts her children up through love, resilience, and the example she sets through her unwavering spirit. Elise Sasso was born in St. Thomas and currently lives in Atlanta. She inherited lymphedema from her mother, a condition that causes abnormal enlargement of the legs due to the buildup of fatty tissue and persistent swelling that does not significantly improve through diet or exercise. Her symptoms first appeared during her teenage years and became more noticeable after pregnancy. For many years, Elise tried to hide her legs and went through multiple incorrect diagnoses before finally receiving an accurate diagnosis in 2010. Elise Sasso later founded the organization Beauty is the Beast to raise awareness about lipedema and lymphedema, support others facing similar conditions, and openly share her story on the program Born Different. Today, she lives with greater confidence and embraces life with a far more positive outlook each day. Elise hopes to spread the message that true strength comes from self-acceptance and resilience in the face of challenges. She encourages people not to judge others solely by appearance because physical differences can sometimes be linked to serious medical conditions. Finding the correct diagnosis, overcoming social stigma, and living with faith and family support can help individuals become stronger throughout their personal journey. Jackie Korn, nicknamed She-Hulk, is a Dutch athlete who was once a professional kickboxer and maintained a lean 70-kilogram physique for more than a decade. However, in 2020, when the COVID pandemic forced her to stop competing, Jackie decided to completely transform her lifestyle. She gave up strict dieting, switched to powerlifting, and allowed her body to grow naturally through a high-calorie diet and intense, heavy weight training. Within just a few years, she reached 159 kilograms with biceps measuring over 60 centimeters, numbers that amazed people around the world and showcased the extraordinary potential of human strength. Growing up in a sports-oriented family with 6 siblings on a farm, Jackie was physically strong from a very young age, participating in judo, soccer, and swimming. She later became the owner of a security company and constantly sought to push the limits of her own potential. Jackie developed a curvy muscle style, combining massive muscular strength with naturally feminine curves. Despite facing negative judgment and being called overweight or abnormal by some people, she has remained resilient, proving her good health through medical evaluations while spreading a strong body positivity message on social media. Jackie encourages others to embrace their uniqueness and confidently accept the version of themselves that makes them happiest. From Jackie Korn, a profound educational lesson. True strength lies not in standard body size or perfect looks, but in self-acceptance and daring to live life on your own terms. Whether you were born with strong genetic potential or had to work extra hard, pursue your passions and break societal stereotypes about beauty and health. Jackie teaches us to take control of our bodies, not let judgment hold us back, and believe that strength comes from uniqueness, resilience, and a never-give-up spirit. Live fully, confidently, and inspire others with your most authentic journey. Arlindo de Souza, widely known by the nickname Brazilian Popeye, became famous around the world for his unusually massive arms, which were once reported to measure nearly 74 centimeters in circumference. Born in Olinda, he was passionate about bodybuilding and always dreamed of achieving an impressive muscular physique. During the 2000s, Arlindo gained major attention on television and social media because of his striking appearance, becoming a familiar figure among fans of extreme bodybuilding and muscular physiques. Although he became famous because of his unusual appearance, Arlindo de Souza later realized the importance of protecting one's health and began encouraging young people not to follow extreme methods. He shared that true strength is not measured only by muscle size, but also by knowledge, natural training, and the ability to take care of one's body responsibly. Arlindo also urged people to prioritize long-term health instead of focusing solely on appearance or physical size. From Arlindo de Souza's story, many people have taken away an important lesson. Never allow the desire to change your appearance to overshadow your health and personal safety. Whether your physique comes from natural potential or years of hard work, goals should always be pursued with awareness and with long-term well-being placed first. Arlindo hopes to remind others that true beauty comes from balance, self-respect, and learning to listen to your body. He encourages people to live positively, train safely, and inspire others through a healthy lifestyle. His journey also serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of knowledge, responsibility, and making wise choices while exploring personal growth and self-improvement. Sarwan Singh, a Canadian Sikh from Surrey, British Columbia, holds the Guinness World Record for the longest beard in the world, measuring 2.54 meters, 8 feet 3 inches, as confirmed in 2022. He has held this record since 2008 and has broken his own record several times. As the chief priest at Guru Nanak Sikh Temple, Sarwan Singh considers his long beard not a personal achievement, but a gift from God, a symbol of the Sikh faith, where not cutting one's hair and beard, kesh, is one of the 5 sacred precepts. He started growing his beard at age 17 and maintains it with a strict daily routine: shampooing, rinsing, drying, brushing, applying oil and gel. Although initially hesitant to participate in the record, Sarwan Singh agreed to spread the message of the Sikh faith, a faith that demands patience, humility, and dedication over many years. He shared that his long beard is a testament to his unwavering perseverance combined with a deep faith in God. Patience and faith are the keys to achieving extraordinary things. Persevere each day with dedication and humility, just as he cared for his long beard, not to show off, but to honor his faith. True achievement comes from inner strength, gratitude, and connection to sacred values. Live with faith, patience, and spread love, for every small action can create miracles. His story inspires us with the power of perseverance and faith in everyday life. Dharmendra Pratap Singh is the tallest living man in India, standing at approximately 2.46 meters according to the Limca Book of Records. Born in 1983 in Uttar Pradesh, his extraordinary height made him widely known, but also brought many challenges to his daily life, including difficulties with work, relationships, and mobility. To earn a living, Dharmendra often takes photos with people in Delhi, Mumbai, and at festivals. He has also struggled with severe hip pain and underwent hip replacement surgery using a custom-designed device specially made to fit his body. Nevertheless, Dharmendra Pratap Singh never gave up. Holding a master's degree in literature, he joined the Samajwadi Party in 2022 and became actively involved in politics. His extraordinary height not only brought him public attention, but also gave him a platform to advocate for better employment opportunities for people with disabilities. Dharmendra has turned his differences into a source of inspiration, using his voice to serve the community and spread positive values. Persevere through adversity and turn your differences into a source of positive strength. A person's true value does not lie in appearance or height, but in resilience, compassion, and the contributions they make to society. Learn to accept yourself, continue growing, and spread positive inspiration just like Dharmendra Pratap Singh. You too can find meaning in your life and become a powerful source of motivation for those around you. Muhammad Kaleem, born in 2007 in the village of Chas, became widely known as the boy with the world's largest hands. Kaleem lives with a rare condition called Macrodactyly, which caused his hands to grow abnormally large, reaching a length of around 33 centimeters. Because of this condition, everyday activities such as eating, getting dressed, and tying shoelaces became extremely difficult for him. Kaleem's family struggled financially, with his father working temporary labor jobs to support the household. At first, his parents believed this was simply the fate their son had been given. However, due to superstition and misunderstanding within the village, Kaleem was often avoided by others, subjected to negative comments, and even denied proper opportunities to attend school. As a result, he became withdrawn and frequently struggled with feelings of loneliness. Between 2014 and 2015, with support from the international community and Dr. S. Raja Sabapathy at Ganga Hospital, Muhammad Kaleem underwent surgery to reduce the size of his hands. The procedures helped remove excessive tissue, slow the abnormal growth, and preserve the functionality of his hands. After treatment and dedicated rehabilitation therapy, Kaleem's life improved significantly. He was able to perform daily activities more easily, return to school, and look forward to a brighter future. No matter how rare or difficult life's challenges may be, always stay strong. Trust in the possibilities of modern medicine, and lean on the love and support of family. Never judge or criticize others based only on appearance, because every person carries a unique story and a value that deserves understanding and respect. And those were 12 of the most extraordinary people with unbelievably oversized body features that we've explored today. Which story shocked you the most? Leave a comment below and let us know. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so we can continue discovering even more incredible mysteries together. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Can you believe it? Some people have tongues longer than their own arms. Today we're diving into the most shocking humans with the longest and biggest body parts in the world. If you're ready to be blown away, smash that like button plus subscribe right now. Comment "shocked" if you can't believe it, and share this with your friends. Let's jump in. In the Sikh community in Canada, Sarwan Singh is renowned for his world record beard, measuring 2.54 meters, 8 feet 4 inches long. He has held the Guinness World Record since 2008 and had it reconfirmed for the third time in 2022 in Surrey. Starting at age 17, he has never trimmed his beard in keeping with the Kesh tradition, seeing it as a sacred gift from God and a powerful symbol of his faith. Sarwan Singh once served as a Hazuri Ragi, singing sacred hymns at the Golden Temple in Amritsar and Tarn Taran. He later moved to Canada, where he taught music at Akal Academy and inspired countless students. His record-breaking beard has grown steadily over the years, 2.33 meters in 2008, 2.495 meters in 2010, and now measures an incredible 2.54 meters. He tends to it every single day with loving devotion, viewing its care as a profound act of faith and reverence. Lesson from Sarwan Singh: patience and unwavering devotion to your core values over time can lead to extraordinary achievements. Cherish what you've been given, live with humility, stay true to your identity, and spread goodness wherever you go. Just like his legendary beard, nurturing your faith and traditions will help you accomplish miracles and become a powerful inspiration to everyone around you. Dharmendra Pratap Singh, India's tallest living person at 2.46 meters, 8 feet 1 inch, according to the Limca Book of Records, was born in 1983 in Uttar Pradesh. His extraordinary height has brought him fame, but also numerous challenges, including difficulties with everyday tasks, finding employment, marriage, and travel. He once earned a living by charging tourists for selfies in Delhi, Mumbai, and at various festivals. He has also endured severe hip pain, undergoing hip replacement surgery with specially customized equipment. Nevertheless, Dharmendra has never given up. Holding a master's degree in literature, he joined the Samajwadi Party in 2022 and actively campaigned in politics. His extraordinary height draws massive crowds, allowing him to advocate for better employment opportunities tailored for people with disabilities from the government. He has successfully turned his unique difference into a powerful platform to serve his community. Be patient and rise above adversity, turning your unique differences into positive impact. A person's true height lies not in physical stature, but in their resilient spirit, kindness, and contributions to society. Embrace who you are, never stop learning, and spread inspiration. Just like Dharmendra, you will discover your life's purpose and become a powerful source of motivation for others. Muhammad Kaleem, a boy born in 2007 in Chas village, Jharkhand, India, was once known as the boy with the largest hands in the world. He suffered from a rare condition called Macrodactyly, which causes certain parts of the body to grow abnormally large, including his hands, which measured about 33 centimeters, 13 inches in length. Everyday activities such as eating, dressing, and tying his shoelaces were extremely difficult for him. Born into a poor family with his father working as a seasonal laborer, his parents initially believed his condition was fate. However, due to superstitious beliefs, many people in his village shunned Kaleem, even using negative names for him and preventing him from attending school. As a result, he became isolated and was frequently bullied. During the period from 2014 to 2015, thanks to international attention and the expertise of Dr. S. Raja Sabapathy at Ganga Hospital in Coimbatore, Kaleem underwent groundbreaking surgeries to reduce the size of his hands. The procedures removed excess tissue, halted further abnormal growth, and aimed to preserve maximum function and mobility. After multiple surgeries combined with persistent physiotherapy, his life changed completely. Kaleem became able to perform daily activities more easily, returned to school, and began moving toward a brighter, more hopeful future. Even when life presents rare and difficult challenges, stay resilient, trust in modern medicine, and lean on the love of your family. Never judge others based solely on their appearance. Are you inspired by Kaleem's resilience? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to spread the boy's message of hope. Christine Walton, nicknamed the Duchess, is a talented singer from Las Vegas, USA, who once held the Guinness World Record for the longest fingernails on a woman, an astonishing total length of 7.314 meters, 24 feet, from 2011 to 2016. She began growing her nails naturally in the 1990s simply because she was too busy with her music career and raising her daughter to visit a nail salon. One day she was shocked to realize each nail had grown to nearly 23 centimeters, 9 inches long. Despite her record-breaking long fingernails, Christine continues to carry out everyday tasks such as cooking, driving, braiding her daughter's hair, and even using her nails like hooks to reach items from high shelves. She carefully maintains her nails with gold leaf over a 2-day process and shares, "Being different is a blessing." The public has responded positively, and she has also written inspirational songs about embracing individuality and never feeling out of place. In 2016, after holding the record for 5 years, Christine decided to trim her nails down to about 2.5 centimeters, 1 inch, so she could live more fully, perform more comfortably, travel, and sing without constantly worrying about breaking them. The lesson from Christine Walton is to appreciate your differences as a precious gift, stay committed to your passions, and remain flexible in adapting to life's demands. Don't be afraid to stand out. Turn it into a source of inspiration for others. When the time feels right, choose what brings true happiness, because real beauty comes from the courage to be yourself and live authentically. Runa Begum, a baby girl born in 2012 in the remote village of Tripura, India, suffered from severe hydrocephalus, a condition that caused her head to swell to nearly 3 times the normal size, 94 centimeters. She was unable to sit, crawl, or see clearly, and her impoverished family could only pray for her survival. In 2013, at just 15 months old, thanks to global fundraising efforts led by 2 Norwegian students, Runa underwent surgery at Fortis Hospital in New Delhi. Doctors performed multiple complex procedures to drain excess cerebrospinal fluid and reduce the size of her head to 58 centimeters. Gradually, she began to open her eyes, smile brightly, play, and move her head, an extraordinary medical miracle that brought immense hope to her family. Despite facing many challenges, Runa lived her first 5 years surrounded by the boundless love of her parents. Her story spread throughout the world, inspiring compassion and raising awareness about rare diseases. Even when life brings the harshest challenges, always hold on to hope, trust in family love, and believe in the miracles of medicine. Her resilience, combined with kindness from around the world, proves that every life is precious and every moment is worth cherishing. Let us spread compassion and support those in need, just as Runa brought light, hope, and inspiration to millions across the globe. Mehmet Özürek, also known as Mehmet Özer, Met Özerk, or Mehmed, was a Turkish man who held the Guinness World Record for the longest nose on a male, measuring 8.8 centimeters from the bridge to the tip. Born in 1949 in Artvin, he was teased by friends during his childhood because of his distinctive nose. However, later in life, Mehmet came to see it as a gift from God, proudly stating, "I love my nose. I have been blessed." He held the record from 2001 and was re-verified in 2010 and 2021, confirming that his nose did not grow longer with age. Mehmet also had a sharper sense of smell than average. He could detect the aroma of food as soon as he entered a house. On an Italian television program, he even inflated balloons using his nostrils, much to the audience's delight. His wife also appreciated his unique feature, and Mehmet proudly represented Turkey on the international stage. Embrace your unique differences as a precious gift. What were once childhood challenges can become sources of pride and strength. Learn to live in peace with yourself, appreciate your unique beauty, and spread joy. Like Mehmet, you will find true happiness and inspire others. Difference is not a burden, but a blessing. Are you inspired by Mehmet's resilience and spirit? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to spread hope. Michele Ruffinelli, also known as Mickey Raffinelli, is an American woman recognized by the World Record Academy for having the widest hips in the world, with an impressive circumference of 2.4 meters. Standing at only 1.62 meters tall and weighing over 190 kilograms, she has a waist of just 102 centimeters, creating her distinctive diva hips silhouette that brought her worldwide attention. Born in 1973 in Los Angeles, Michele once had a completely average body shape. But after giving birth to 4 children, Andrew, Destiny, Autumn, and Justice, her hips expanded significantly, influenced by genetics from her mother and grandmother. She later worked as a plus-size model and motivational speaker, promoting body positivity and self-acceptance. Michele once felt insecure about her body shape, but now she proudly states, "I call them my diva hips, and I'm proud to be unique. I love my body and I don't need to diet because I have no health issues. Men like curves, not skinny bodies." She has adapted cleverly to her lifestyle, having clothes custom-made, driving with an extended seat, and using her distinctive figure to inspire women around the world to love themselves and embrace their bodies. Love and accept your body as a unique gift. Differences aren't flaws, but strengths that help you shine and inspire others. Don't let societal standards dictate. Be confident, live authentically, and spread the beauty of human diversity. Like Michele, turn your uniqueness into a source of pride and positive motivation for everyone. Kim Goodman, an American from Chicago, holds the Guinness World Record for the farthest eyeball protrusion in a female at 12 millimeters, 0.47 inches beyond her eye sockets. She discovered this unusual ability after being struck on the head by a hockey mask. Her eyes bulged farther out than normal as a result. Since then, Kim has been able to voluntarily protrude her eyes, or do so when yawning, without any pain or harm. Kim's unusual ability brought her fame, leading to an appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman, and earning her a place among the top 10 Guinness World Records feats in 2004. She transformed an accident into a unique strength, captivating audiences around the world. Embrace your own differences and talents. What begins as a challenge can become a strength if you learn how to use it. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Your uniqueness is what makes you special and inspiring, just like Kim. Samantha Ramsdell, Sam, an American woman from Connecticut, stood out from a young age because of her unusually large mouth. Her friends teased her, calling her the girl with the giant bass fish mouth, which made Sam feel insecure and want to hide it. However, the COVID-19 pandemic changed her life. Sam began posting funny videos on TikTok, showing her bright smile and impressive ability to open her mouth wide. The videos quickly went viral, and she gained more than 3.9 million followers, turning what she once saw as a flaw into a unique strength. In 2021, Guinness confirmed the record for widest mouth opening in women at 6.52 centimeters. In 2022 at Norwalk, she set the record for widest mouth opening in women at 10.33 centimeters. Sam can easily fit apples, oranges, giant cookies, wine glasses, or large McDonald's fries into her mouth. From being embarrassed, Sam is now proud. "I have a big mouth, but it's the biggest in the world." She uses this ability for comedy, singing, and spreading positive energy. Embrace and love your differences. What was once ridiculed can become a superpower that helps you shine. Don't let negativity define you. Turn challenges into opportunities. Confidently embrace yourself, and you will break boundaries and inspire others. Is this a miraculous evolution of the human body? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories. Macy Curran, a 17-year-old American girl from Texas, has captivated the world with her record-breakingly long legs. At 2.08 meters tall, her left leg measures 135.267 centimeters, and her right leg measures 134.3 centimeters, accounting for 60% of her height. She holds the Guinness World Record for the longest legs in a female and the longest legs in a teenager. Macy comes from a family with exceptional height, but she herself stands out even more. In 2018, finding leggings that fit properly became very difficult for her, so she submitted an application to Guinness and officially set the record in 2020. Growing up, being taller than everyone around her often led to teasing. However, by 10th grade, she decided she would no longer be affected by those comments. She shared, "Height is a gift. Learn to accept it." Macy plays volleyball and now also shares advice on TikTok for tall girls. Don't hide who you are. Be confident and let yourself shine. Difference is strength. Embrace yourself as she is. Confidently embracing your unique qualities will help you break boundaries and inspire others. Don't let negativity hold you back. Turn it into motivation to become the best version of yourself. Chandra Oram, also known as Chandra Orion, is an Indian man from Alipurduar, West Bengal. He was born with a rare, soft tissue growth covered in hair, measuring about 33 to 37 centimeters, extending from his lower back. Due to this unusual feature, he has been worshipped by thousands of people who view it as the tail of Hanuman, the monkey deity in Hinduism, and he has since become a well-known figure in his local community. He works as a tea plantation laborer and lives a life close to nature, often climbing trees, moving with agility, and regularly eating bananas. In his community, he has become a notable figure, attracting attention from many pilgrims. Although born with a rare physical condition, he chose not to undergo surgery, considering it a part of his destiny, and continues to live a normal daily life with his family. Roberto Esquivel Cabrera, from Saltillo, Mexico, became a global internet sensation in 2015 due to an unusually large measurement of his lower body, initially claimed to be nearly 48 centimeters. However, a later CT scan revealed that the actual length was about 18 centimeters, with the remaining portion consisting of excess skin stretched over many years since adolescence. This condition caused him significant difficulties in daily life, including movement and wearing clothes. He also experienced health issues that limited his ability to work normally. Living alone, he has been receiving disability support from the Mexican government since 2017. Despite facing loneliness and social stigma, Roberto has expressed that he is content with his body and considers his uniqueness something no one else has. He has refused surgery in order to remain as he is, and has shared his story with the media in hopes of finding new opportunities in life. Self-acceptance is a form of strength. Always consult a medical professional before making any changes to your body, and don't let the desire for fame compromise your health. Value and seek support from both family and society. Everyone has their own worth. Live authentically, stay resilient, and spread positive energy as a reminder that happiness comes from loving yourself. Don't let prejudice stop you from recognizing and affirming your own value. Felix Arena, nicknamed King Fella, is a Kenyan model known for his artificial dreadlocks reaching up to 10 meters long, a unique personal signature that has helped him attract attention and secure valuable advertising contracts. His heavy hairstyle makes movement difficult, to the point where he requires 2 assistants and a stylist to help manage and partially untangle his hair during maintenance. At first, his mother worried about social stigma, but Felix persisted in pursuing his passion, turning his difference into an advantage and achieving notable success in his modeling career. His story is a powerful inspiration. Dare to be different, stay committed to your dreams, and confidently accept who you are. In Christchurch, New Zealand, 12-year-old Evan Hill was born with abnormally developed front teeth and a severely misaligned jaw structure, which prevented him from fully closing his mouth and made speaking and eating difficult. At school, some classmates called him the nickname Rabbit Kid, which made Evan feel insecure and self-conscious about his appearance. Evan's family faced financial hardship after an earthquake, and they were unable to afford the approximately $12,000 needed for his treatment. However, in 2011, after his story was featured on the program Campbell Live, the community raised over $100,000 to support him. Dr. Ronald Sluter followed and treated Evan over a period of 5 years, helping to realign his teeth by about 15 millimeters. By 2017, Evan had developed a more confident and radiant smile. The remaining donated funds were used by his family to purchase a car and to further support other children in difficult circumstances. Evan is well-behaved and kind. The lesson from him: community kindness can change someone's life. Always help each other, spread love, because every happy smile comes from a kind heart. Lyudmila Tichenkova, Ludma, born in Sevastopol, Crimea, was diagnosed with Marfan syndrome, a rare genetic disorder that affects body development. The condition gave her an unusually long neck of about 18 centimeters, exceptional height, 1.96 meters at just 14 years old, long limbs, a slender build, and a weak spine. Her sister Tamara is also over 2 meters tall, despite not having the condition, which created a unique bond between the two sisters as they grew up and faced their physical differences together. When she was younger, Lyudmila often felt self-conscious about her appearance and was quite shy in social interactions. However, by the age of 16, her mindset gradually changed as she realized that this is something truly special, and she began learning to love herself. She later used her exceptional height as an advantage in her work and actively shared her personal story to raise awareness about Marfan syndrome, while also inspiring others to develop confidence and self-acceptance. With the support of her family, especially her sister Tamara, Ludmila has been able to live a happier and more confident life, while also maintaining regular health checkups to monitor her condition. Her story carries a positive message. Differences are not flaws, but unique traits that make each person who they are. When you accept and love yourself, you can find strength, joy, and deeper connections with others. Everyone deserves to shine in their own way. Anastasia Pokraschuk from Kiev, Ukraine, became globally known for her distinctive appearance, often referred to as having the biggest cheeks in the world, following cosmetic procedures. Starting at the age of 26, she underwent various treatments, spending thousands of dollars on transforming her looks. In addition, she has had dental veneers, breast augmentation, and Botox injections to refine her appearance according to her personal preferences. Anastasia has stated that she is satisfied with her current results, though she still plans to continue making changes in the future. Previously, Anastasia felt insecure about her appearance and her voice, and at times even described herself as ugly. After undergoing cosmetic changes, she said she quickly fell in love with her new look, finding it unique and receiving many compliments from friends. Her mother had always believed she naturally possessed beauty. Anastasia's story later spread widely on social media, attracting hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram. Despite receiving mixed opinions, she continues to confidently share her journey and chooses to live life on her own terms, in line with her personal desires. Kenneth Brumley, born in 1968, USA, once weighed up to 468 kilograms, making him one of the heaviest individuals ever recorded. A father of 4, he was bedridden for 15 years due to a highly sedentary lifestyle after the age of 19, with a diet reaching up to 30,000 calories per day. Kenneth had an active childhood, playing basketball and baseball, but after moving to California, his weight increased rapidly and became uncontrollable. His condition became so severe that firefighters had to break through a wall to transport him to Renaissance Hospital in Houston. Through a strict diet of around 1,200 calories per day, he managed to lose 76 kilograms in just 40 days. He later underwent surgery to significantly reduce his weight from over 230 kilograms. Kenneth's story, known as Half-Ton Dad, became an inspiring example of lifestyle change and the determination to overcome hardship through perseverance. Katia Page, known as the Lymphedema Queen from East Orange, New Jersey, passed away in 2019 after a long battle with severe lipedema combined with lymphedema. Her symptoms first appeared at the age of 7, but she was only correctly diagnosed in 2006 after many years of being misdiagnosed with obesity. Despite significant health challenges, Katia lived a meaningful and active life. She participated in dance, beauty pageants, swimming, travel, fitness training, and was once engaged to Kevin. In 2016, she appeared on TLC and founded the Lymphedema Queen Project to support teenage girls and raise awareness about the condition. Even though her mother also suffered from and passed away due to the same illness, Katia left behind a positive legacy, inspiring others with optimism, challenging stigma, and encouraging early diagnosis. So we've just explored some of the world's most extraordinary body records. Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed this content, please like and share to support the channel. Don't forget to leave a comment telling us which record impressed you the most, and subscribe so you won't miss any upcoming videos. See you in the next exciting content. Bye-bye. Our world is quietly hiding individuals with physical transformations so bizarre that even modern science is left baffled. They aren't from another planet, they are living right among us. These mysterious genetic mutations are challenging the very laws of nature, forcing us to ask with a chill, what are the true limits of the human body? In today's video, we will explore people so unusual that you will find yourself asking, do they really exist? If you enjoy shocking but completely real stories like this, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss more amazing content in the future. Have we ever wondered if a stormy beginning can stop someone from reaching freedom? The story of the Colombian girl, Lady Ardila, is a beautiful film that provides an inspiring answer. Lady's childhood was met with harsh challenges when she was diagnosed with a rare condition called osteodystrophy after undergoing heart surgery shortly after birth. This condition caused fibrous tissue to abnormally replace her real bone structure, significantly altering her appearance. At one point, doctors predicted sorrowfully that she would never be able to walk, face the risk of losing one of her legs, and barely make it to her 12th birthday. However, fate bowed down to Lady's fierce will to live. With relentless determination, she not only learned to walk on her own 2 feet, but also triumphed over the fragile boundary between life and death to grow and thrive. Now, as a talented graphic designer, Lady courageously steps into the spotlight on social media, turning her story into a beacon of self-love. Lady Ardila's journey of turning the odds around is a brilliant testament that when we embrace our differences, we can proudly create a life that is meaningful and complete. Rowdy Burton is a man from Alabama, USA, who has become a symbol of independence and extraordinary resilience in the face of congenital spinal degeneration syndrome, sacral agenesis. This rare condition caused the lower part of Rowdy's body to fail to develop normally, leading him to undergo surgery to amputate both of his legs at a young age in order to ensure his health and mobility. Rowdy's life journey is a testament to not allowing physical disabilities to define oneself. Instead of relying on a wheelchair or prosthetics like many others in similar situations, Rowdy chose a courageous path, learning to move entirely with his hands. He can walk, climb, and perform daily activities with agility and strength. He even uses a skateboard as his primary mode of transportation, allowing him to experience freedom and speed like anyone else. Rowdy's independence doesn't stop with movement. He learned to drive a specially designed car with hand controls, enabling him to go to work and participate in social activities without assistance. Rowdy has shared that he doesn't see himself as disabled, but rather as someone with a different way of moving. His positive attitude and sense of humor have helped him overcome the curious stares of strangers and earn the respect of his community. Rowdy's journey has garnered international media attention, and documentary filmmakers have taken interest in his story. He doesn't hesitate to share both his challenges and his achievements, to inspire others facing adversity. Rowdy proves that the biggest barrier isn't in the body, but in the mind. If we dare to accept ourselves and keep striving, we can create a life full of meaning and happiness. Rowdy Burton's life is a powerful message of perseverance and self-respect. He has turned what the world considers a disadvantage into a unique lifestyle, reminding us that every person has the latent strength to overcome what seem like impossible limits. Do you dare to accept yourself and overcome all limits to live a happy life? Hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments now. Lola Grace Hartley is a little girl from Kansas, USA, who, along with her family, has written a touching journey about love, perseverance, and facing rare medical challenges. Lola's story is not just a medical record, it is a testament to the power of hope and optimism in the most challenging circumstances. From the moment she was born, Lola was diagnosed with congenital microcephaly, a condition that prevents the brain from developing fully, leading to a smaller than usual head size and restricted growth in height. At the time, doctors gave a cautious prognosis, believing that Lola might not survive past her early years or would face severe limitations in both cognitive and physical development. However, with the devoted care of her parents, Scott and Gwen Hartley, Lola overcame every barrier to grow up surrounded by love and support. Her journey became even more remarkable with her older sister Claire, who was also diagnosed with the same condition. Rather than giving in to despair, the Hartley family chose to face adversity with an extraordinary positive attitude. They turned their home into a nurturing environment filled with music, light, and love to stimulate the senses of both girls. Despite having difficulty communicating with language or walking, Lola expressed her feelings through her eyes, smile, and subtle reactions to the world around her. The Hartley family decided to share Lola and Claire's journey through social media platforms and a personal blog called Hartley Hooligans. Their goal was not to seek pity, but to raise awareness about microcephaly and inspire other families in similar situations. They wanted to prove that every life, no matter how fragile or different, holds its own unique value and beauty. Lola Grace Hartley's 13 years on this earth, though short, shone brightly like a star. Though Lola gently closed her eyes in 2019 to reunite with her beloved sister in a peaceful world, her story remains an eternal spiritual legacy. Lola's presence in this world taught us profound lessons in empathy and patience. While her journey may have been shorter than most, every day she lived was a priceless gift, reminding the community to cherish every peaceful moment with loved ones. Can a degenerative muscle disease that takes away the ability to walk from a young age extinguish the desire to contribute to the community? To answer this, let's explore the life journey of Sebian Holiday, a resilient teenager from Colorado, USA. Born in 2001 with muscular myopathy, muscle dystrophy, Sebian was permanently bound to a wheelchair and was medically predicted to barely survive past the age of 9. Teresa Widener is a living symbol of the psychological phenomenon known as pica, in which a person consumes raw minerals, such as pebbles, instead of ordinary food. Over the course of many decades, she reportedly ate more than a ton of stones, viewing this behavior as a way to self-soothe her inner emotional turmoil. Teresa's story illustrates the intersection of micronutrient deficiencies, psychological trauma, and survival instincts, while also revealing the complex, hidden dimensions of human behavior and the deep desire for inner peace, even when such actions carry significant health risks. Standing at just 1.12 meters tall, Kenny Baker proved that a person's stature is not measured in inches, but by the mark they leave on the world. He was the one who breathed life into R2-D2, the most iconic robot in Star Wars film history. Sitting inside the cramped and sweltering metal shell, Kenny used subtle movements to create personality, intelligence, and loyalty for a voiceless character, making millions of audiences fall in love. Kenny's career was far from easy. He started out in circuses and nightclubs, where differences in appearance were often made the subject of ridicule. But with self-respect and innate talent, he rose to become a true actor. Kenny never complained about his height. He saw it as a unique advantage that allowed him to take on roles no one else could. He lived a full life, filled with laughter and extraordinary adventures. When Kenny passed away, the entire Star Wars galaxy bowed to bid farewell to the artist with unwavering optimism and professionalism. Kenny Baker is an inspiration to anyone who feels small, proving that passion can make you a giant in the eyes of others and in the history of art. What impresses you most about Kenny's journey? Leave a comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help us spread more meaningful stories. Born and raised in Nigeria, Shalom Nchom's life took a cruel turn when a horrific boiling oil accident at the age of 9 claimed her hair and left permanent scars across her face. For a long period of her childhood, Shalom lived in the dark shadows of stigma and malicious mockery from those around her, leading her to seek out makeup as a survival mask to conceal both her physical and emotional agony. Every thick layer of foundation back then was not just a way to evade the world's curious stares, but a barrier separating her from her true self, turning cosmetics into a fortress of defense that was as sturdy as it was lonely and fearful. However, a monumental turning point arrived when Shalom decided to shed every layer of that mask on her YouTube channel, courageously revealing her scarred face to millions of viewers worldwide. This explosive act was not only a liberation for herself, but also transformed Shalom Black into a powerful icon of inspiration, teaching us that a person's true worth lies not in smooth skin, but in the grit to face adversity head-on. Now, with millions of followers, she doesn't just teach beauty techniques. She broadcasts a message of self-esteem, asserting that scars are the most radiant chapters in the memoir of a woman's proud and defiant rebirth, proving she will never surrender to fate. Natalia defies the mysterious multicentric osteolysis syndrome, where her once solid skeleton gradually fades like mist, yet her will only grows sharper than steel. Although every movement is a grueling negotiation for survival, she resolutely asserts her personal identity beyond the dissolution of her physical form. This is a powerful testament to an extraordinary desire to live, reminding us of the infinite strength of the soul. Please share your thoughts in the comments and like and subscribe to the channel to support these inspiring stories. For over 2 decades, while the world was obsessed with fleeting trends, John Waweru chose a quiet and grueling journey, nurturing the longest fingernails in Africa. With these thorns stretching over 30 centimeters, every movement and daily task for this Kenyan man is a puzzle of extreme skill and patience. This is not just a strange record, it is a testament to the power of consistency, where a small act, maintained over 25 years, becomes a symbol of unshakable steadfastness. Imagine giving up the most basic conveniences of your hands just to protect a single personal ideal. For John Waweru, long nails are not a burden, but a medal of pride and extraordinary resilience in the face of social whispers. His story reminds us that the pinnacle of freedom is when you dare to live differently and stay true to your choice, despite all physical barriers. Do not let conventional standards limit your identity, because sometimes it is the persistence in the strangest things that creates a soul-stirring legend. Sonali Mukherjee was attacked with acid at 18, a tragedy that threatened to bury her life in darkness and despair for 9 long years. The moment she decided to remove her veil and appear before millions of viewers on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was not just a quest for surgery funds, but a fierce declaration of war against injustice and cowardly violence. Despite a face marked by extensive scarring, Sonali proved that her sharp intellect and iron will remained intact, shining more brilliantly than any superficial beauty. Her resounding victory ignited a flame of hope, affirming the immutable truth that true beauty lies in inner strength and the courage to continue living, transforming ultimate pain into a launch pad for a proud journey of rebirth. In the Philippines, Mark Davidson defies all medical boundaries with mutated hands of surreal proportions. Rising above the shadows of stigma, he has forged adversity into resilience to become a model family provider in the heart of Manila. Refusing to accept a fate as a dichotomy, Mark stands as a symbol of steely resolve and extraordinary adaptability. He serves as a powerful testament that human willpower can redefine any physical norm, offering profound inspiration on the fierce desire to live beyond any outward flaw. Alana Tillman was born with congenital arthrogryposis, which left her hands powerless from her very first breath. But fate could not imprison the artistic spirit of this young woman from California. Instead of giving up, Alana learned to turn her feet and mouth into magical hands. From the scribbles of her childhood, she persevered and trained to become a professional painter, with each artwork serving as a symphony of color and freedom. In a room flooded with light, Alana skillfully controls her brush with her mouth, carefully detailing each element until flowers or natural landscapes come to life. She paints not just to make a living, but to assert her vibrant presence in the world. Each of Alana's artworks is a declaration. Disability exists only in the body, while creativity is limitless. She has transformed physical limitations into a unique artistic style, full of vitality and optimism. Alana also inspires others through her own art projects, encouraging people to find joy in their differences. She appears in public with a radiant smile, breaking down all barriers of pity. Alana's story reminds us that when one door closes, the human spirit will find a way to open another window facing the sun. She doesn't just paint, she is redefining beauty and perseverance through her art. In a poor rural area, Xia Yuanhai became the center of unwanted attention when facial hyperplasia caused his head and face to enlarge abnormally, completely altering his features. Without money for surgery or timely medical support, he lived with that giant face for decades. His life was a quiet, somber note in the fast-paced rhythm of the world. Xia Yuanhai rarely spoke about his pain. He worked silently and lived quietly, carrying a quiet resilience within him. His story is a reminder of those still struggling in the shadows, in need of understanding and compassion from society rather than judgment. Actor Joaquin Phoenix was born with a distinctive scar on his upper lip, the result of a mild, natural cleft lip from birth. In the Hollywood environment that values perfect beauty, this scar was initially seen as a physical flaw. However, Joaquin chose to keep it as part of his unique identity, turning this small imperfection into a captivating, edgy, and mysterious feature. The scar does not diminish his charm. It adds a beauty shaped by experience. His career proves that exceptional talent can overshadow conventional standards. With deeply psychological acting, he turns his scar into an advantage, making his expressions more powerful than ever. In iconic roles like Joker, every subtle facial movement combined with the scar vividly conveys the character's complex, painful inner world. He shows that perfection does not lie in a flawless face, but in absolute authenticity. Joaquin is not only a talented actor, but also a persistent animal rights activist, living a simple and principled life. He uses his spotlight to uphold humanitarian values, showing that a person with depth always shines when true to themselves. That small scar has now become a symbol of steadfastness, reminding us to embrace our own imperfections and shine in our unique way. He is a source of inspiration for authentic confidence. Bablu Pashi, a man from India, has become a powerful source of inspiration for his community due to his determination to overcome a harsh fate. Born with a rare condition that caused his arms to develop abnormally and not function in a natural way, Bablu faced countless difficulties in his daily life from an early age. In a society where manual labor plays a central role, this disability seemed to close off all future opportunities for him. However, instead of accepting a life dependent on others' pity, Bablu chose a difficult but proud path, training himself to use his feet as his second hands. Through persistent determination, he learned to use his feet to perform tasks requiring great dexterity, even those that many able-bodied people would find challenging. He is able to feed himself, take care of personal hygiene, and most importantly, work to support his own living. Bablu's image of working tirelessly, using his feet to operate tools and perform technical tasks, has made a strong impression on those around him. Beyond earning a livelihood, he also actively participates in community activities, using his story to encourage others in similar situations not to give up on their dreams. His journey is a vivid testament to the human ability to adapt infinitely in the face of life's harshest challenges. The profound educational lesson from Bablu Pashi's life is the spirit of self-reliance and the value of adaptability. He teaches us that adversity is not an endpoint, but a test of human resilience and creativity. Instead of blaming fate or waiting for help, actively seeking solutions and developing new skills helps us take control of our own lives. Akshaj Khandelwal, a boy from India, has become a symbol of resilience in the face of his condition. He was born with Klippel-Trenaunay syndrome, KTS, an extremely rare vascular and soft tissue disorder that causes abnormal development of blood vessels and the lymphatic system. As a result, Akshaj's right leg grew larger than normal and developed subcutaneous vascular tumors. His story not only raises awareness of the diversity of genetic conditions, but also provides valuable insights for medical research, helping improve interventions and the quality of life for patients facing similar challenges. Overcoming his physical challenges, Akshaj's story is a powerful testament to hope and the desire for a normal life. Despite facing daily difficulties with mobility, He meets the world with positivity, showing the importance of understanding and compassion in society. Rather than curiosity or judgment, Akshaj deserves respect and support, carrying a message that every individual, no matter how different, holds extraordinary inner strength to overcome adversity and shape their own story. Abiodun Adegoke, often known by the nickname Big Naija, is a Nigerian basketball player who gained global online attention due to his extraordinary height of 2.36 meters. Born into a family with difficult economic circumstances, Abiodun's exceptional physical growth once became a major challenge, as finding suitable clothing, shoes, and transportation for his size was a daily struggle. However, instead of feeling insecure about his differences, Abiodun quickly recognized the great potential given to him by nature and made a firm decision to pursue a professional sports career. His journey is marked by continuous and disciplined training. He moved to Dubai to train at professional basketball academies, where he had to learn how to control his massive frame in the most efficient and agile way possible. Although his height gives him a natural advantage, allowing him to dunk without jumping, Abiodun still spends hours every day refining his skills and improving his physical conditioning. His dedication has helped him attract attention from scouts around the world, including those from top-level leagues. He has become a living example of turning a unique physical trait into a powerful competitive advantage. The key educational lesson from Abiodun Adegoke's story is the attitude toward one's differences. He teaches us that every individual has unique characteristics that we may initially see as limitations. However, with enough courage to accept ourselves and persistent effort to improve, those differences can become the key to success. His story reminds young people that you don't need to become exactly like everyone else. Focus on developing your own strengths and turning them into your unique value. Confidence and determination can help us overcome all prejudice and reach the heights of our dreams. Afshin Gul is a young girl from the Sindh region of Pakistan who has become a global symbol of perseverance and faith in the miracles of life. When she was just an 8-month-old infant, a tragic accident severely injured her neck, resulting in her head being permanently tilted at a 90-degree angle. For more than 13 years, she has lived with her head continuously leaning to one side, causing ongoing physical suffering as well as invisible barriers to social integration. Due to difficult family circumstances and a lack of specialized medical facilities in her local area, Afshin had to endure this condition for a long period of time. However, she never lost her innocence or her desire to live a normal life. A major turning point in Afshin's life came when her story spread widely across international media, drawing the attention of talented doctors and generous philanthropists. With support from the community, she was brought to India to undergo a complex and high-risk surgery to realign her cervical spine. After extensive efforts from the medical team and a long, determined rehabilitation process, Afshin was able to hold her head upright for the first time in more than a decade. Images of the young girl smiling brightly while holding her head straight touched millions of hearts, serving as proof that medicine and compassion can come together to create real miracles. The profound lesson from Afshin Gul's journey lies in patience and the power of empathy. She teaches us that no matter how harsh adversity may be, it cannot extinguish the will to live as long as hope remains. Her story reminds us of the importance of sharing and helping those who are vulnerable in society. Sometimes, timely support can completely change a person's destiny. Afshin not only overcame physical pain, but also triumphed over prejudice and isolation, becoming an inspiration for younger generations to appreciate life and persevere through the most difficult challenges. Her life is proof that when we remain persistent and the world comes together, no barrier is truly impossible to overcome. And that brings us to the end of today's incredible video. After seeing all these unbelievable cases, one question remains. What does it truly mean to be normal? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd really love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe so you never miss more shocking and fascinating real-life stories like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next. We all like to believe that we are special and different. But if we look closely, most of us still fall within what society considers normal. The truth is, the world has never truly found it easy to accept anything that looks unusual. And instead of understanding, people often react with curiosity or even judgment. But between slightly different and things so rare they seem almost unbelievable, there is a line that can make you question everything you thought you knew. In today's video, we will explore people so unusual that you will find yourself asking, do they really exist? If you enjoy shocking but completely real stories like this, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss more amazing content in the future. Kennedy entered life with a severe malfunction in her tissue circulation system, a massive lymphatic malformation enveloping her entire mouth and jaw. Biologically, this tumor was the result of abnormal growth in the lymphatic vessels, creating an invasive soft tissue structure that completely deformed the lower part of her face. In a society operating on symmetrical standards, Kennedy immediately became a different entity, facing the risk of being excluded from normal social systems. Rather than being just a medical condition, Kennedy's tumor became a harsh test of the community's capacity for acceptance, where cruel words often acted like a social virus, attacking the psyche of vulnerable children. Instead of choosing the hideaway solution of homeschooling to shield her from harm, Kennedy's mother made a strategic decision to place her directly into the mainstream school environment. This was not a reckless gamble, but a process of psychological restructuring, designed to help Kennedy build a mental immune system against the harshness of reality. Her mother believed that early exposure to the outside world would prevent her from being trapped under the label of victim, and instead teach her how to navigate life as an independent individual. Simone Thompson, widely known by her stage name Slick Woods, is one of the most prominent American models who has helped redefine traditional beauty standards in the international fashion industry. Born in 1996, Slick Woods' childhood was a series of turbulent days, growing up without the love and care of her family from an early age, and even spending long periods living as a homeless wanderer on the streets of Los Angeles. It seemed that poverty and adversity would forever bury the future of this young woman, but fate smiled upon her when she was accidentally discovered by a male model and gradually stepped into a professional artistic career. She made a strong impression with her wide gap between her front teeth, diastema, and her rebellious buzz-cut hair dyed in bold colors, creating a look that stood out unmistakably among thousands of other models. Slick Woods quickly caught the attention of major fashion houses, and notably became an irreplaceable muse for singer Rihanna in global campaigns for the Fenty Beauty and Savage X Fenty brands. The moment she confidently and proudly walked the runway while 9 months pregnant became an iconic symbol, conveying a powerful and authentic message about the strength and sacred beauty of women. But her challenges did not stop with her difficult upbringing. At the peak of her career, Slick Woods faced another life-altering obstacle when she was diagnosed with melanoma. Despite undergoing exhausting chemotherapy that left her body weakened and made movement difficult, she maintained an iron spirit, always appearing in public with a radiant smile, full of energy, and an incredibly optimistic attitude. Slick Woods' spectacular journey of overcoming fate offers a profound lesson on resilience, courage, and self-worth. Starting from disadvantaged circumstances or having physical differences never determines the limits of a person's success. Our true beauty shines brightest when we dare to accept and cherish our original selves while relentlessly striving to rise from the depths of adversity. No matter how harsh life's challenges may be, as long as we hold on to faith, self-respect, and an unyielding spirit, we can turn the tide and create a brilliant, proud life in our own unique way. Asher not only has a photogenic face with captivating deep blue eyes, but he also embodies the strength of a spirit that refuses to be defined by Down syndrome. Rather than being limited by medical labels or physical barriers, Asher steps in front of the camera with pure confidence. Every frame featuring him is not just a work of art. It is a statement that true beauty has no fixed mold, and that genetic differences are a unique stroke of nature's artistry. The journey of changing perceptions began in 2016, when Asher's mother sent his photo to an advertising company, but was rejected because the brand did not require children with special needs. Refusing to accept discrimination and holding firm to the belief that every child deserves representation, his mother courageously posted Asher's radiant smile on social media, along with a powerful call for inclusion. The photo quickly went viral worldwide, catching the attention of the major fashion brand OshKosh B'gosh. Shortly after, the company invited Asher to join their advertising campaign, paving the way for him to become the face of numerous other prestigious brands. His sunny smile and innocent charm not only won the hearts of millions, but also created a major turning point for equal representation in the media. The boy's story reminds us that disability or difference is never a barrier to success, but rather a driving force that encourages society to break stereotypes, open its arms with compassion, and provide equal opportunities so that anyone can confidently rise and shine in their own unique way. Do you believe that differences can become strengths? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories like this. Bashir Aziz is a model living with vitiligo, a condition that causes the loss of skin and hair pigment, creating distinctive white patches across the body. His life journey is an inspiring story of rising above deep insecurities to confidently shine with his authentic beauty. During his childhood, the stark differences in his appearance made Bashir feel self-conscious, isolated, and constantly subjected to curious glances from those around him. To hide, he once tried to conceal himself by always wearing hats and covering up with long clothing, retreating into a closed shell for fear of judgment. However, as he grew older, Bashir gradually realized that continuously hiding could not bring true happiness. He decided to change his perspective, courageously learning to face and fully embrace his body. Seizing the opportunity to enter the fashion industry, he transformed the vitiligo patches that once caused shame into striking, captivating features full of personal character. Bashir's confidence and unique presence quickly caught the attention of many prestigious brands, making him a powerful inspiration in breaking traditional beauty stereotypes. Bashir Aziz's remarkable transformation offers a profound lesson in self-respect and courage. Differences on the body are never flaws to reject. They are unique marks that create each person's distinct value. Only when we accept and cherish ourselves, turning barriers into strengths, can we hold our heads high, shine freely, and build a proud life in our own unique way. Joanne O'Riordan was born in Cork, Ireland, with an extremely rare condition called tetraamelia syndrome, which means she was born without arms or legs. Instead of surrendering to adversity, Joanne's life stands as a powerful testament to the strength of willpower and the extraordinary human capacity for adaptation. From a young age, with the unconditional support of her family, she learned to use her mouth, chin, and shoulders to carry out daily activities, from using technology to writing. Rather than seeing her condition as a barrier, Joanne has always maintained an incredible sense of optimism and sharp confidence, which has enabled her to fully integrate into society and pursue a formal education. A major turning point in her inspirational journey came in 2012, when at just 16 years old, she delivered a speech at the United Nations. There, she challenged leading scientists around the world to develop a robot that could assist people with disabilities like hers in everyday life. This event not only brought her international recognition, but also highlighted the vision of a young person determined to use technology to bridge the gap in human capability. Following this, the documentary No Limbs, No Limits vividly captured her daily life, spreading her message of perseverance to millions of people around the world. Joanne did not stop there. She went on to graduate in criminology from University College Cork and became a respected sports journalist, frequently appearing in major media outlets to share her insightful professional perspective. The most profound lesson from Joanne O'Riordan's story is her concept of limits. She teaches us that physical barriers only become true obstacles when we allow them to imprison our minds. Instead of focusing on what is not possible, Joanne chooses to focus on what is possible and seeks creative solutions to achieve her goals. Her journey reminds younger generations that a person's value does not lie in their physical appearance, but in their courage when facing challenges and their positive outlook on life. She is a living symbol of turning adversity into motivation to change the world, encouraging each individual to stop complaining and start taking action to define their own unique identity. Hirotada Ototake is one of the most powerful inspirational figures in Japan and around the world, known through his famous autobiography, No One's Perfect. Born with tetraamelia syndrome, a condition that left him without arms or legs, Ototake began his life in what many would consider an extremely unfortunate circumstance. However, the loving and respectful upbringing provided by his family and school helped him develop a different mindset. He did not view his body as a defect, but rather as a unique, personal characteristic. Instead of being overprotected, he was encouraged to participate in all activities like any other child, from academics to physical activities, which helped him develop independence from an early age. Ototake's journey of self-affirmation reached a major milestone when he was accepted into the prestigious Waseda University. There, he not only focused on his studies, but also actively engaged in social activities aimed at changing society's perception of people with disabilities. His book, No One's Perfect, published in 1998, became a publishing phenomenon, breaking down rigid stereotypes in Japanese society at the time. After graduating, he continued to challenge himself in various roles such as sports journalist, elementary school teacher, and community activist. In every position, Ototake demonstrated vibrant energy, intelligence, and a remarkable ability to connect with others through his distinctive, radiant smile. The most important educational lesson from Hirotada Ototake's life is self-acceptance and the redefinition of happiness. He proves that happiness does not depend on physical completeness, but on the attitude with which we face our own limitations. His story teaches us that instead of complaining about what we lack, we should learn to make full use of what we have to contribute to society. In education, Ototake is living proof that if children are raised in an environment of trust and fairness, they can find the strength to overcome any barrier. His life reminds everyone that, "My body may have limitations, but my mind and spirit are free and without limits." Don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring journeys like this. Bablu Pashi, a man from India, has become a powerful source of inspiration for his community due to his determination to overcome a harsh fate. Born with a rare condition that caused his arms to develop abnormally and not function in a natural way, Bablu faced countless difficulties in his daily life from an early age. In a society where manual labor plays a central role, this disability seemed to close off all future opportunities for him. However, instead of accepting a life dependent on others' pity, Bablu chose a difficult but proud path, training himself to use his feet as his second hands. Through persistent determination, he learned to use his feet to perform tasks requiring great dexterity, even those that many able-bodied people would find challenging. He is able to feed himself, take care of personal hygiene, and most importantly, work to support his own living. Bablu's image of working tirelessly, using his feet to operate tools and perform technical tasks, has made a strong impression on those around him. Beyond earning a livelihood, he also actively participates in community activities, using his story to encourage others in similar situations not to give up on their dreams. His journey is a vivid testament to the human ability to adapt infinitely in the face of life's harshest challenges. The profound educational lesson from Bablu Pashi's life is the spirit of self-reliance and the value of adaptability. He teaches us that adversity is not an end point, but a test of human resilience and creativity. Instead of blaming fate or waiting for help, actively seeking solutions and developing new skills helps us take control of our own lives. Akshaj Khandelwal, a boy from India, has become a symbol of resilience in the face of his condition. He was born with Klippel-Trenaunay syndrome, KTS, an extremely rare vascular and soft tissue disorder that causes abnormal development of blood vessels and the lymphatic system. As a result, Akshaj's right leg grew larger than normal and developed subcutaneous vascular tumors. His story not only raises awareness of the diversity of genetic conditions, but also provides valuable insights for medical research, helping improve interventions and the quality of life for patients facing similar challenges. Overcoming his physical challenges, Akshaj's story is a powerful testament to hope and the desire for a normal life. Despite facing daily difficulties with mobility, he meets the world with positivity, showing the importance of understanding and compassion in society. Rather than curiosity or judgment, Akshaj deserves respect and support, carrying a message that every individual, no matter how different, holds extraordinary inner strength to overcome adversity and shape their own story. Teresa and Anna are living proof of the power of willpower and love. Born with a congenital condition that left both of them without arms, their lives took a new turn when they were adopted by a compassionate elderly foster mother. Instead of overprotecting them, she chose a strict yet loving approach to education, encouraging both sisters to become fully independent in all aspects of daily life. Through persistent determination, Teresa and Anna learned to skillfully use their feet to completely replace their hands, from eating and writing to more complex personal tasks. The journey of these two sisters is not only about overcoming physical barriers, but also about affirming their own self-worth. They grew up with confidence, strong personalities, and an optimistic spirit, never using their condition as an excuse to hold themselves back. The profound educational lesson from Teresa and Anna's story lies in the power of self-reliance and the importance of family trust. They teach us that adversity may limit the body, but can never imprison a soul that longs to rise. When we stop seeing ourselves as victims of fate and begin learning to adapt, every limitation can be broken through our own effort. Leonid Stadnik was born in 1970 in a small village in the Zhytomyr region of Ukraine, and his life was an extraordinary journey defined by his exceptional height. Unlike people who are naturally tall, Leonid's rapid growth began at the age of 14, after a brain decompression surgery that unintentionally affected his pituitary gland. From that point on, his body continued to grow uncontrollably, eventually making him one of the tallest people in the world, with a recorded height of over 2.5 meters. However, instead of seeking fame or financial gain from his unusual appearance, Leonid chose a quiet, simple life closely connected to his homeland. Despite his enormous stature, which made movement and daily activities extremely difficult, he pursued education and graduated in veterinary medicine. He worked at a local farm, devotedly caring for animals until his health no longer allowed him to continue. His life was filled with practical challenges, from not having clothes or shoes that fit him to refusing official recognition from the Guinness World Records because he did not want media attention to disturb his peaceful life. Leonid spent much of his later years gardening, keeping bees, and caring for his elderly mother, finding joy in the simplest forms of labor. The life journey of Leonid Stadnik carries a profound educational lesson about humility and the value of inner peace. He teaches us that even when possessing extraordinary physical traits that attract global attention, a person still has the right to choose how they want to live, rather than chasing fame and glamour. Leonid demonstrates that true strength does not lie in physical size, but in kindness and steadfastness in one's personal values. His story reminds us to cherish simple things, live in harmony with nature, and maintain our identity regardless of external pressures or expectations from society. Do you believe true greatness lies in simplicity, humility, and kindness? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories like this. Parma Ham is a performance artist and prominent model in London's underground art scene, known for their aesthetic style and ability to transform the body into a living work of art. Parma's journey is not simply about showcasing appearance, but a serious exploration into the boundaries of personal identity. By using clothing, makeup, and unique props, the artist has created a distinctive image that challenges conventional standards of beauty and existence within modern urban space. Parma Ham's life and career offer a powerful educational lesson about the courage to express one's true identity. The artist teaches us that every individual is a unique being, and the greatest strength lies in daring to be different in order to affirm one's individuality within the crowd. Through persistently pursuing a distinct artistic vision despite judgment and criticism, Parma reminds us of the importance of respecting diversity and nurturing limitless imagination. It is a story of turning life into an artistic manifesto, where confidence and determination allow a person to overcome all barriers and shine in their own unique way. Leslie Lemke is an extraordinary musician who has proven that human potential is limitless. Born with severe physical and visual impairments, Leslie was fortunately adopted and cared for by his foster mother, May Lemke, who raised him with boundless love. Despite significant difficulties with basic movement and communication, a turning point in his life came at the age of 16. After hearing a classical music piece on television, Leslie walked to a piano and played the entire composition perfectly, despite having never received any formal musical training. Leslie Lemke's journey is the story of an extraordinary savant, someone capable of memorizing and performing thousands of musical pieces after hearing them only once. Thanks to the complete trust of his foster mother, Leslie's hidden talent was awakened, allowing him to become an internationally recognized performing artist. He teaches us that every individual possesses unique gifts. Instead of focusing on disabilities, we should learn to listen and create opportunities for those talents to shine, because music and the human spirit know no barriers. Afshin Gul is a young girl from the Sindh region of Pakistan who has become a global symbol of perseverance and faith in the miracles of life. When she was just an 8-month-old infant, a tragic accident severely injured her neck, resulting in her head being permanently tilted at a 90-degree angle. For more than 13 years, she has lived with her head continuously leaning to one side, causing ongoing physical suffering as well as invisible barriers to social integration. Due to difficult family circumstances and a lack of specialized medical facilities in her local area, Afshin had to endure this condition for a long period of time. However, she never lost her innocence or her desire to live a normal life. A major turning point in Afshin's life came when her story spread widely across international media, drawing the attention of talented doctors and generous philanthropists. With support from the community, she was brought to India to undergo a complex and high-risk surgery to realign her cervical spine. After extensive efforts from the medical team and a long, determined rehabilitation process, Afshin was able to hold her head upright for the first time in more than a decade. Images of the young girl smiling brightly while holding her head straight touched millions of hearts, serving as proof that medicine and compassion can come together to create real miracles. The profound lesson from Afshin Gul's journey lies in patience and the power of empathy. She teaches us that no matter how harsh adversity may be, it cannot extinguish the will to live as long as hope remains. Her story reminds us of the importance of sharing and helping those who are vulnerable in society. Sometimes, timely support can completely change a person's destiny. Afshin not only overcame physical pain, but also triumphed over prejudice and isolation, becoming an inspiration for younger generations to appreciate life and persevere through the most difficult challenges. Her life is proof that when we remain persistent and the world comes together, no barrier is truly impossible to overcome. Beatrice "Bibi" Vio was born and raised in Italy and is one of the most famous para-athletes in the world. Her life is an epic of unwavering determination, turning the impossible into reality. From a young age, Bibi showed a strong passion for fencing. However, at the age of 11, a major turning point occurred when she contracted severe meningitis. The illness forced doctors to perform life-saving surgery, resulting in the amputation of both her forearms and both legs below the knee. For a young fencer, losing her limbs seemed like the end of all dreams. But for Bibi Vio, it was only the beginning of an extraordinary new journey. Instead of giving in to adversity, she returned to training just 1 year after her treatment, using specially designed prosthetics. Bibi not only learned how to walk and manage daily life again, but also learned how to hold a fencing sword using her prosthetic arms to continue pursuing her passion. She became a unique wheelchair fencer who competes without active movement of her natural limbs, controlling her body through skill and sheer willpower. Her perseverance paid off with remarkable achievements. She won the gold medal at the Rio 2016 Paralympic Games and successfully defended her title at Tokyo 2020. On the piste, Bibi is always seen with a radiant smile and an intense competitive spirit that inspires admiration worldwide. Beyond sports, she has become a motivational speaker, model, and a global symbol of confidence for young people. The deepest educational lesson from Bibi Vio's life is the definition of wholeness. She teaches us that a person's value does not lie in what they have lost, but in how they use what remains to create new meaning. Bibi often says, "Life is beautiful, even while facing the harshest challenges." She proves that adversity is not a barrier, but an opportunity to build resilience and discover hidden strength within the human spirit. Her story reminds us that true failure only happens when we give up on ourselves. Through the image of a girl without arms and legs, standing at the top of sporting glory, we learn to appreciate what we have and to courageously pursue our dreams despite any physical limitations or social prejudices. Beatrice Vio is not only a champion in sport, but also a champion in life, spreading optimism to millions and encouraging them to live a vibrant and meaningful life. And that brings us to the end of today's incredible